Oh, come on, I dodged. I dodged. Ah! Two skill points, so I still need one more to get my leader strike. Okay, so we got the first one open.
They know where I am.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to damage him that much. Oh, nice. If I electrocute them down, I can override them. I dodged. Oh, okay. Snap maws are weird.
They're scanning for me.
Really? I didn't... Yeah, I guess it makes sense. They shoot cold, they'll be weak to fire. You attack each other already? Come on. Come on, buddy. There you go. Yeah, get him. Alrighty. Good news, he's at half health.
Not too much already.
I'm missing sparkers. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay, I'll talk to the pilgrim in a second here. First, we need some health.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Can't carry more.
Yeah, did that one. So let's go ahead and go back.
out these wares.
I gotta go all the way around and then back up. Okay.
You'll
Won't
regret
cost you a
not
shard just
stopping
to
when you're
look.
in the thick of it. These aren't goods, they're necessities.
You. Oh, it's you, and then you're the Banuk
Take a look at these
figurines.
wares.
Gotcha.
Soldiers await orders.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
Too sunny.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did,
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
you set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Side quest done. So let's see. Okay. Got that one, got that one. Find Olin at the excavation site. It is up that way. Let's go through. Let's grab the vantage point. Campfires along the way. And then we've done some side quests. Let's do Olin, because I don't really want to trek up to those.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
And I need to get all of the things. This is not the front door. And the Hunter's Lodge, I need to do all of the
Let's have a chat. No,
suns, right? Hello.
Forget about traveling light.
Yeah, I need to sell some of this junk. Mad Sun King. The reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, that as a true account of the Mad Sun King Durin's acts, these glyphs are blotted in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can barely be recounted. So pray to the cleansing sun for yourself and the teller of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands and the reaping of sacrifice, the Red Raids, where the Mad Sun King would order a whole generation cut from each village so they might more willingly supply sacrifices and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. The Utaru, who sought to appease with gifts of grain, were slaughtered in such number that the following harvest the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against the Oseram, the terror of the sun piled the corpses of their fallen up to the walls of the village so the kestrels might clamber up the dead to enter. And in the valley of the barbarian Nora, terrors of the savage east, such savagery ensued that the trees were drooped with corpses hung as grim warnings. Should you wish to read the Mad King's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are accounts of the deaths of those sentenced to the Sun Ring, listed in such detail you might think it was reported by their own chattering skulls, once piled outside the city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand dawn till dusk. Or perhaps in the crowds as the loosed behemoths careened through the stands with the crashing of wood and bone. Ugh, behemoths, those are... All the crazed bloodletting did the Mad Sun King take in with his pitiful gaze, or pitiless gaze. Indeed, he would not even look away from the goring of his own son in that ring of death. Yes, fair-haired Kataman of the Dawn Rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King Jiran's miseries cannot be found in the history annals or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I scribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail. But my debt is to history and you, brave reader. Oh, jeez. The Liberation of Meridian. An official account is scribed by the Reckoner of the Sun Priest and marked with the emblems of truth by exacting Varin, who witnessed these events. The 21st year of the 13th Sun King Jiran's reign, the twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own favored heir was put to death. The radiant Kamadan's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice set that end in motion. Jiran's second heir, the radiant Avad, fled Meridian at dusk, with his honor guard soldiers loyal to him over the Sun King. All night they traveled northwards, knowing that come the dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was then when Jiran made that proclamation. They had already traveled far, and in time did they reach the edge of the Sundom and crossed into Oseram territory. For Avad was canny and planned to negotiate terms with the Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ursa, a fierce Oseram warrior with whom Avad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had been brought to Meridian as a captive, destined for sacrifice, but she survived the Sun Ring, killing 2 kestrels by her own hand. Thus did she earn the honor of being made a palace slave, and in this role came to know Prince Avad. A rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now, desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties to the warlords and the freebooters who resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avad's keen strategy, they could raise a warband and move to overthrow Jiran. And as a rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Avad hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Avad and his allies crossed the border and marched on Meridian. As word of their advance spread, many Karja soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. Yet wise Avad knew that Jiran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens if it would hold the holy city against siege. He found kestrels and city guard already set on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot. But Avad, Oseram's allies, had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun, thundering cannons strong as machines. Avad permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took to the aqueducts of the palace, while the main force overcame the barricaded city gates with cannon fire. These were the final blasts fired at the holy city, as Avad forbade any further destruction. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to count. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the Sun-Ring slave pits were opened and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jiran's supporters seized their chance to flee with the flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Jiran ordered his trusted kestrels take Idaman, his sole remaining heir, from the city. Hellas, terror of the sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way, ally and foe alike. The savagery of Hellas and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Idaman, his mother, the Dowager Queen Nasadi, and the High Sun Priest, Ahavas, escaped. Avad confronted Jiran in his solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing that this could not be so, with great anguish he struck him down. As the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act, and surely would plunge the world into shadow, Jiran's death proved that the Sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yet, Sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Avad's light that drove the shadow out to the west, where it remains to this day. So the cycle of things corrected, in this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the radiant Avad. See if we can craft up. Wait. I haven't bought the thing yet. I can't use my fatty meat. I haven't bought the thing. I need the golden fast travel pack. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Won't find better wares.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Okay, where's... No. No, I just passed him. There he is, there he is, there he is. Resource satchel is full.
Not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
King of Odd has reestablished
Oh
trade
dear.
with the tribe.
I just... No. Sell the stack, I sold one. Okay, now we can buy resources, the golden travel fast pack. Trampler heart. Okay. Fire heavy, so we need a charger heart. Okay, so let's see. I need a charger heart. 3 sample bucks. Eruption arrow, huh? Alright, let's see. Weapons. I need a trampler heart. Trampler and a lance horn. Trampler, Lancehorn, Charger. I think honestly I can just sell the rest of the eyes. Hey, welcome back. I can buy, like, all of these frickin' lenses from the vendor, so... Clean up the inventory space.
Cost you a shard just to look.
Also, totally accidentally set a drop down right there. But we've got the golden travel pack, so now we can move wherever we want. Infinitely. Oh, I did not mean to heal. My fingers were off by one. Oops. Oh well. Well, time to restock the healing pouch. Not what I was hoping for.
You're a treat. It's quite a show.
Urchin. What's your quest?